Now, what would you do if you're on the subway, but a stranger next to you was dozing off and fell asleep on your shoulder for over half an hour? Would you get out of the way, find another empty seat and go there? Would you shake that person to wake that person up? The exact same thing happened in New York City to a man named Isaac, and a picture of that moment was taken by Reddit user Mr. Brandifnation. It went viral back in October. To be absolutely honest, I don't know if I would have done the same thing. You know, it's uncomfortable to have a stranger on your shoulders to sleep there, especially for a long time. So what would you guys do? Let us know while the first song goes out. This is B.O.B. featuring Bruno Mars with Nothing on You. That was B.O.B. featuring Bruno Mars with Nothing on You. And you guys are now tuned into TBS efm 101.3, listening to What's Poppin'. And we have a few messages from our sponsors, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the first half of What's Poppin' with Brian Jew on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, here are a couple things I'd like to tell you guys. Send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com if you have any questions or just want to leave us some positive messages. All right, guys? Also, you can check our playlist out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. We also upload pictures of our open studios, pictures of our guests, of course, including Alexander, Punita, and also during the week we have pictures with other guests as well. So keep that in mind and check out the pictures, and of course, I'm in there as well. So hopefully you guys will go to that website and check it out. But for now, we going into Pop a Verse. Now you guys know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to drop a verse on y'all about my thoughts of what I gave you at the very beginning of our show. So you guys try to guess which songs I took them from. Here we go. Now, this picture of this man, Isaac, was allowing a person sleeping on his shoulders on the subway. Now, he was doing it for over half an hour, and the video went viral on the internet, and it gave people some warmth in their hearts, you know. And then a charity group called Charity decided to do a little experiment where they did the exact same thing. Have a complete stranger fall asleep on people's shoulders on the subway. Now, some of them moved, freaked out, switched seats, and one lady even screamed when his head slightly touched her shoulders. She freaked out. And then after a few attempts, something special happened. Now, more and more people started to leave the man, let the man sleep on his shoulders, and just simply smiling when it happened. A small little smirk, a little smile. And, a lot of them were probably thinking, oh, dude, this dude must be really tired. Now, one man even put his hat back on, too. Of course, the person falling asleep, his hat fell off and put it back on his head. Now, it's small acts like these that let us believe that this world still has much love and caring for one another, despite the crazy things that might happen once in a while. So, I encourage you guys to be, that person, to let the person sleep on your shoulders. Be that good person. And when you need a hand, that's when you lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Check it out. That was the Glee cast singing Lean on Me. Yes, of course I know the song. It's an old classic, but I never knew that Glee cast did it because I haven't seen Glee since season 1. Yes. How many seasons are out there? Like 20,000 now? I don't know. Way too many for me to count. But you guys have to stay tuned because guess what? We got Jolly B coming in today, and she's going to be talking about some poppin' beats that's going around the world. Of course, part 2 of what she did last week. I'm going to give you a preview of that. It's going to be part 2 of what happened last week. So stick around for that. But for now, we have a song from a very talented female artist. Actually, not this song, but the artist. Sometimes when I'm listening to her music and I'm working out, I get some weights up in the air. Yes, I do. This is Ellie Goulding with I Need Your Love. All right, guys, you're back with Brian Joe and What's Poppin', and now it's time for Brian's tips to tip the scale. Now, as the holidays get closer to Christmas, or the days get closer to Christmas, the holiday spirit is in the air, and it's the perfect time to do a simple, random good act and get away with it. So today, I'd like to give you guys a couple of ways you can do a good act to help out a stranger. And how about you take a picture of that moment and send it to us as well so we can check out what you did. We can just hit it up, put it on our Twitter so we can see which good act you did. And it's going to make you feel good as well. It's going to make us feel good that you guys did this wonderful thing, and just share that wonderful moment with us. Now, maybe I'll be able to share it with you guys, the rest of you listeners, on Monday, or even better, on Christmas Eve. So here's a list on how to brighten someone's day, of course. Someone else's day. It could be a complete stranger, too. Number 1, pay for someone eating alone at a restaurant and leave before they realize it. Now, that's a good deed. I've done it twice in my life. But, of course, once was a friend of mine. He didn't know that I was in the restaurant. He was there with his girl. And, of course, I paid for the meal. I was just happy because they didn't eat a lot, and it was cheap. So I was very happy. But, you know, I didn't care about the price. I didn't ask how much it was. I was like, hey, I'd like to pay for that table's meal, and bounce. They didn't even know I was there. And then, you know, I felt good afterwards. And then my friend called me like, hey, strange thing happened today. Some dude paid for my meal. And, you know, it puts a smile on your face, knowing that you made someone else happy. Number 2, donate blood or make an appointment to donate blood. Now, I did this as well back in high school. And the great part of this is I didn't know. I donated blood, and I got a coupon to go to, you know, the Golden Arches to get a hamburger. I felt good. In high school, that's like filet mignon to a kid in high school. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Big M. I don't want to say the name of the burger because y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, number 3, let someone go in front of you in line. And bonus, guys, especially if the line is long. Now, that's a really good deed, you know, like, hey, would you like to go in front of me? Make something up. Like, hi, I'm waiting on a friend. Can you know, cut in line, whatever, whatnot. And I bet you that person will smile, be like, thank you so much. It's a good deed. Number 4, hold the door open for someone. That always helps. You know, it doesn't have to be an older woman or an older man. It could be anybody. Just hold the door for somebody, and I'm pretty sure that person's going to feel great inside. Number 5, double your normal coffee shop tip. A lot of you people who go to coffee shops always put a little tip in the tip jar. But double it. Instead of putting $1 in there, put $2 in there. Or instead of putting each on in there, put hachon on in there. You know, that can make a big difference. And a lot of places without tip jars, you can actually tip the waiter. You know, in countries like Korea where you don't actually tip the waiter, I'm pretty sure if you tip a waiter out here, they're going to be ecstatic. In a good way, of course. Number 6, if you live in an area of public transportation, help someone with a stroller or large suitcase go down the stairs. That's a big one, y'all. Number 7, buy presents for orphans who are waiting for Santa to bring their presents. That's going to put a smile on their face, and they're going to believe that Santa exists, and we want the kids to believe that. Alrighty, number 8, give up your seat to someone on public transportation. Yes, that's a good thing as well. Number 9, share a positive message with a stranger, whether it's a compliment on their hat, or it could be anonymous. It could be like, oh, you have a beautiful shirt. Oh, you have great skin. But just don't do it in the bathroom, y'all. Don't look in the bathroom mirror and do it to yourselves either. And number 10, make up your own kind of random act and share it with us so we can share it with everybody else in our show. All right, guys? Remind you guys to share that on Twitter. You can email us, or you can text us the picture if that works. But for now, we have Adam Lambert with What Do You Want From Me? All right, guys, we're back, and you guys are tuned in to TBS efm 101.3, listening to What's Poppin'. Y'all know what time it is. It's coming up very shortly. Miss K-pop or hip-hop, K-hip-hop, I said K-pop, artist Jolly V will be joining us in the studio, filling in for our Thursday guest, Mr. Johnny Flo, who's in the States as of right now. So stay tuned for that because we're going to learn about some poppin' beats. You know, you don't want to miss out on that because that's what I like. I like the poppin' beats segment because we got some hip-hop coming up soon. But that's going to be right after these messages. All right, y'all, now it's that time. It's time for Poppin' Beats with your go-to girl,
yes,
Jolly
yes.
V.
Ha ha ha, get your V's up. Yes, yes, yes.
Get your V's up in the air. Not your V's up, but V's up.
V's up, yeah.
All righty, y'all. Today, we're going to be continuing with last week. Soulful music. We got soulful hip-hop right now going on, part 2. So, Jolly, take it away.
All right, so we've got ATCQ today.
Ooh.
A Tribe Called Quest, just for those who might not know.
Here we go, yo.
Yes.
Here we go, yo. So what's that scenario?
Yo, yes, yo. Yeah,
Old school for y'all.
Well, the song that I brought in today is Check the Rhyme. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
That's a good song.
Yes,
It's a great song.
It is a great song, and it's from their second album that came out in 1991.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a long time, right?
Wow, that's a long time.
Well, this song was actually numbered 30 on VH1's 100 Greatest Songs of Hip Hop, so it's definitely one of those tracks you gotta listen to.
Gotta listen to.
And just a little tip on who ATCQ is, just for y'all who might
Don't
not
know who they are.
Yeah. Well, they're an American hip hop, not a duo, trio. There we go. Formed in 1985, and I know a lot of people might know Q-Tip.
Yes.
Well, he's actually from ATCQ. So Q-Tip, MC Five Dog, and the DJ Ali
Shaheed Muhammad. Yes.
They
Long
form ATCQ.
Yes.
And they used to have a fourth member, but he left the group after their first album. So.
Or was it like member conflicts or something going on, fighting or anything?
No, I don't think so. He just left because I guess he didn't really want to do music anymore.
Oh, that explains it. Okay.
So,
all right. What other hits do they have?
Well, you just actually introduced one of the, here we go, yo.
Here we go, yo. I love that song.
So, Scenario, Check the Rhyme, Can I Kick It?
Yes,
They're all
I can.
regarded as hip-hop classics. And they released 5 total albums and disbanded back in 1998.
Oh.
So,
I heard rumors that they're going to come back, though.
Well,
There's
I don't know
rumors
if
out
that's
there.
really true, but
Because I follow all these dudes on Twitter, and I haven't seen anything about them saying Tribe Called Quest is coming back. But if they did, that'd be amazing. I'd be like number one at the concert lines or whatever, trying to get a ticket, going crazy in the audience.
But the last time that they ever performed together was on the Yeezus tour back in 2000. Well, this year. 2013. And after that, they never really mentioned about what they're going to do.
But that was this year?
Yeah, this year.
So. So maybe they are coming back. You never know. That could have been like a preview performing at Kanye West's show. Be like, you know what? Guess who's coming back? A Tribe Called Quest, y'all. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are anticipating their comeback because I feel like A Tribe Called Quest is one of those groups that everybody loved. Not even just rappers or hip-hop lovers. I'm talking about, I had friends back in high school who loved rock music. Like, yeah, I can get down with some Tribe Called Quest, man. That's what Mason. I sound southern. But their music was that good.
Very good, very good.
Yes.
They're just classic. You can't deny about that.
Yes. And with no further ado, we got to listen to the number 30 song from the VH1's 100 Greatest Songs of Hip-Hop. What's it called and who's it by?
Check the Rhyme from ATCQ.
Check it out. Yeah. ATCQ.
A Tribe Called
with Brian Jew.
Yes.
Jolly V, his too.
V's up.
I tried to say is here too, but I was like, is too. It sounded all fob. Anyways, you guys are back with Poppin' Beats right now. That was Tribe Called Quest with... What song called? Check the Rhyme. Yes, it was. And right now we're going to get to the next artist. And today's theme is soulful hip-hop.
Soulful hip-hop.
All right. It's all you, girl.
All right. So the second track I've got today is Jay Dilla's Love featuring Pharoah Monch. Yeah. Well, last time, remember, we did Common. And Common is a very close friend to Jay Dilla. So I was like, Jay Dilla, I gotta be here. So Jay Dilla.
Okay. What's Jay Dilla's real name? That can't be her real
James
name.
Yancey.
Oh, it's a dude?
Yeah.
I think for some reason, Jay Dilla sounds like a girl's hip-hop name.
Does it? Jay Dilla. JD. Well, he's also known as JD, so.
We're here for Jay Dilla.
Yes, Jay Dilla. Love. And, well, Jay Dilla, as we talked about him last week, he passed away back in 2006.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay.
Due to blood disease. And this album that has the single Love in it, it was actually released after his death, later in August, and he passed away earlier in February back in 2006. So.
Oh, man.
It's an album that's, really for Jay Dilla, right? Like the first album that came out right after his death. So it's a meaningful album. He was only 32 when he passed away, so that's really sad. And,
that's a young dude.
Just talk about his contributions to hip-hop. He started as an underground hip-hop producer for his fellow Detroit hip-hop friends, Slum Village, and later he stepped out of his game and really started working with major artists such as Janet Jackson, ATCQ, De La Soul, Busta Rhymes, Erykah Badu, Common, The Roots, and the list just goes on and on. And so, Love, this is a very soulful track. Okay. That's why I brought it here.
Oh.
And it was the promo single for the album, Shining.
Okay.
And
so how did it do on the charts though?
It didn't really do that well actually. It ranked up to 103, I think, on the Billboard charts. It
okay,
never
still
really,
was on.
Yeah, it was on the charts.
Okay, it was on the charts.
It wasn't like.
But it's just sad when I hear stuff like this because this artist, they could have released a song while he was still around, but they just decided to put it out there after he passed away.
Yeah.
And just sometimes it makes you think, why do these record labels want to make money off of deceased, celebrities and stuff like that?
Oh, well, let me just kind of help you out on that part. Well, he actually was working on this album throughout his, days.
Okay.
And by the time he was passing, the album was only about 75% complete. And one of his friends, Kieran Riggins, was actually like really into making. I'm really into trying to, finish this album and actually present it out. So Jay Dilla's mother actually asked Riggins to finish this album up.
So his mom wanted it out there.
Yeah, it wasn't really...
Okay, see, you gotta know the behind stories, y'all, because, judgment comes when you don't know what really goes on. Okay,
but
put
I
it that way.
feel you, yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes you do hear stories about artists coming out with new albums or artists having shows when they're not even around anymore.
Yeah.
Recently, I went to go see the Michael Jackson Thriller show.
Oh, yeah.
And to be honest, I went because I wanted to see and hear a lot of MJ's music. And then I realized it was sad because I'm like, why are these people doing this? In a way, we do want to remember Michael in a great way. But at the same time, why are we impersonating such a great artist? Because you can't imitate his movements. He is only one of a kind. And it feels like people are trying to make money off of him.
True.
That's the sad part. So if that's your situation with y'all people out there doing some Michael Jackson shows, then I hope y'all just flop. But if you guys are doing it for the good cause and trying to let the younger generation know about MJ for the right reasons, not care about the money, then all love to y'all. But for now, we're not talking about my MJ. We're not talking about me. We're talking about Jay Dilla.
Jay Dilla.
Yes, so we got to hear the song because a lot of you listeners right now like, we don't know what song you're talking about. So check it out. The song is called
Love, featuring Pharoah Monch by Jay Dilla.
Yeah. Jay Dilla featuring Pharoah Monch with Love. Yes, and we're talking about soulful hip hop, y'all. Soulful hip hop. Now it's perfect because guess what? The holidays is just around the corner. Christmas is coming up. And what do you want to listen to? Gangster rap? I'm pretty sure a lot of you do like that gangster rap. I love it, but I'm saying it's Christmas. A nice sentimental moment. So soulful music is perfect for it.
Perfect.
And this last artist that you brought to the table is
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her. Lauryn Hill from the Fugees.
Yes. What song did you bring today?
I brought in Lost Ones.
Ooh.
You might win some, but you just lost one.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Oh, I just saw her profile. She old. I didn't know she was this old. I thought she was like closer to me in age, but okay.
Well, she's...
Wow.
Okay, so those who are listening and don't know how old she is.
Yes.
She was born in March 26th, 1975.
All right, let me just rephrase what I said earlier. She's not old, but she's older than I thought she was. Because I have a lot of friends out there who are older than her, so they're gonna be like, "You ain't gone old." Like, my bad.
She's just older than you thought.
Yes. But I love where she's from.
Jersey. She's a Jersey girl.
Dirty Jersey up in the house. Yes.
And Jay,
representing. Right. Yes. And like you said, she's a former member of the Fugees.
The Fugees.
Now,
yes.
I heard before the Fugees split up because Lauren doesn't really get along with the members.
Well, what I heard was that she started to spark this chemistry with Wyclef, and that was the reason why they split it up. But I don't know. Rumors are, I guess, sort of like that. But I don't know, which rumor is really true or solid. But
that's why it's called a rumor, because we don't know.
But yeah, anyway, she's done amazing works as a solo artist and as a member of the Fugees. I mean, she's one of my favorite,
She can sing, she can rap, she can act.
She can play the guitar.
She was up in that sister act. Guitar, instruments, man. And the song Lost Ones. Now, when did this first come out?
This came out in 1998.
Okay, so it's not too old. Yes, it was in the 90s. Pretty old, but in the 90s. To me, the late old school 90s. Songs were like 80s or 70s. Yes, 90s are okay because that's when I debuted too. But all right, so is this the first single that she did as a solo artist, or?
Yeah, everybody probably knows her classic album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and it's the first single out of that album, which was out in 1998.
Okay.
And the lyrics of the song is really straight up and really strong. So a lot of people assume that it must be towards, the former Fugees.
What does she say in the song?
She's like, the first line that begins with the song.
You can't say if it has a swear word in it. Okay. Just beep that part out on your own, okay?
She says, it's funny how money changes situation. Bad communication leads to complication or something like that. So it's like,
Oh, so I see why people can get the wrong idea about this. Like, she's dogging all the Fugees members.
Dissing him.
Okay.
Nobody really knows because she never came out and said, yes, it's a diss track for them, you know? But anyway, the album went platinum 8 times.
Wow.
Yeah. Only in the US it sold 8 million copies.
Wow.
So, yeah. Despite the fact that it was her solo debut album, she just gained immense popularity and like she won 5 Grammys that year. So
wow,
you just got to imagine how big
so wait,
that was.
when she went soloed, and Wyclef and Pras, of course they all went solo as well. Out of the Fugees members, was she the most successful? I mean, I know Wyclef is still in the game right now. He's working with like Shakira, some other artists as well. But Lauryn Hill, she's not around no more. I haven't seen Pras in a while either.
True. Well, recently she has this single titled Consumerism out. It's out with the lyric video too.
Okay.
But I think she's trying to get back in the music scene, and she's been doing like MTV Unplugged or live sessions a lot.
Okay.
So I think she's trying to, you know,
I like those kind of programs.
Back. Yeah.
Because you see them as an artist, a live artist, you know, not all done up on stage and concert halls and all that stuff. Okay. When did Consumerism come out? I don't know.
It came out this year. I think it was like a
really
month or two. Yeah, it's really, really new.
Okay, it's really new.
Really,
all right,
really new.
Lauryn Hill, hope your comeback actually blows up soon because you are one of the favorite rappers and you're pretty OG. You're OG. You've been in the game for a long time. And anybody who likes hip hop, soul, R&B will love her. You know what? Especially you youngsters out there who don't know who Lauryn Hill is. Get up on your game. You teenagers, exactly. You little 12, 13, 14-year-old kids who think, you know, what's up, One Direction, all these people, Justin Bieber fans. Listen to some Lauryn Hill too. Lauryn Hill is the ish. Yes, there you go. And that's all I'm going to say for a show. Because we're at the end already. Yes, we are. Too bad, y'all. We got to get going. We got to get going. But we got Lauryn Hill Lost One set up for you guys right now. And we got to say peace. It's Brian, Jew, and
Jollibee.
Signing off.
Bye-bye.
Peace.